Hello everyone, Godsend here, back doing another video for you guys today. So, last episode, which is recorded literally right before this first one, I took a little AFK break, and I'm recording more. Priscilla was actually hurt. So now I get to figure out who hurt her, and eliminate them. Alright. So, secondary. So this one is the one that I need to do. Von Gratz. I think this is because it says Priscilla has been badly wounded in an assault and was currently teetering or tottering on the brink of death. I have to meet the guy near the sewer thing. So let's go ahead and go take care of that, yes.
Well then, ready for a stroll through the sewers?
Yep.
Ready and intrigued.
You lead.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Sewing up drowner victims can go awfully... Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
They're actually running away. Okay, you hurt. The hell are you? Waterhead? Oh god. Quit throwing your stupid poop crap at me. God. More drowners, it looks like. Come on.
straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Troberet. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
Oh, why is that? Kinda surprised this dude can fight as well as he does.
Take the ladder.
Take the ladder.
This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Pastodi. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Human. Wrong body type.
Dwarven woodcarver, huh?
Looks like necrophages got to this one. Let's keep looking.
Okay.
That's gotta be him.
This one's a she. Remember, beards are no indicator of gender amongst dwarves.
Wait, really? I did not know that.
That's gotta be him.
This one's a she. Remember, beards are no indicator of gender amongst dwarves.
Let's keep looking.
Ah,
A dwarf, but the hands. Not a carpenter's. A banker's, more likely.
here we go.
Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood.
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
Where?
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt. Like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
I'm gonna go through all these, I
Burn
think.
marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes. And some grey dust. Ash, it seems. Very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
Ow.
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
Sorry.
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Okay.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
Those sound effects, though, man. What is that?
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Weird.
Look
Weird.
at the scar. Wounds long and thin, an incision, but the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded.
Okay. Didn't know I'd be playing CSI today, basically.
Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience.
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him.
Okay.
See anything interesting on his legs?
He has legs.
His right foot. The ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard. Right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
Mm-hmm.
A darker
different
humor.
sense of humor. His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
We'll see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
Alright. Think I know enough.
Potential
Enlighten me,
motivation?
please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
I have no idea. So formaldehyde to preserve the body. I don't know if it was, I don't think it was a ritual. I don't know. I mean, it did take his heart. And it burned out his eye sockets. So it actually might be.
It's some kind of sick ritual. You saw it. Burns in the eye sockets, cavity
Yep.
where the heart should be, scalding liquid, all centering on warmth, heat, fire.
A fire eternal.
It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted. Drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
You old friends?
Hubert taught me the rudiments of medicine. Long ago.
And not very well. You've still not mastered certain basic principles. For example, that a doctor's role is to treat the ill, not save the world.
You've not changed a bit.
A compliment?
No, a statement of fact. 30 years, and you've not changed a bit.
That's actually interesting because he's way older. Looks way older at least.
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the market square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebirates was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, Your Reverence.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any circumstances.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased, here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As Your Reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
Okay.
Why'd you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
Thank you.
Okay, I mean...
Nathaniel. Who is he?
A scoundrel. A rogue. Like every man who wears the robes of the eternal fire.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robes.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer. Delighted especially in torturing women. Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard, supervises cremations, conducts funeral masses in the temple on the Isle, and so forth.
Dream job. Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
Okay.
I decide when we're done with the subject. What's your connection to him?
An old story, but if you insist. The student protests in 1242, you've heard of them? I led them. Hubert, however, denounced me to the authorities. I landed in prison. There you have it. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
Okay. Investigate the alley where Priscilla was attacked. Yeah, I think I want to do that one first anyway. Admittedly, I am quite curious.
What is it, Grey Boy? Looking for adventure?
One drink, all I had.
Looks like rain.
You don't say, Geralt. It's raining, so yeah, I'd say it's probably rain. What is that? What does this lead to?
Anyone home?
Begone, or I'll sick me hounds on you. Molly, Striga, come!
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer, looking for his killer.
That's altogether different. Sit, you stupid mutts, lie down. Come on in. Slowly now, lest they bite you.
Charming creatures.
Charming as beasts go.
You daft? Even I'm scared of them. But better barking dog than an evil man at your door.
Got someone particular in mind?
Sure as shite. Bugger who did Fabian in. Soon as they'd hauled his corpse off, I run to a mate who raises fighting dogs. Bought these two mutts. Cost me a chunk of change. But I sleep sound at least.
Yeah.
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together. Meyer and Meyer.
Cool.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family, or what's left of it. So, what do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
Tell me what you know about the murder, in order, in detail.
'Twas like this. Had some work in Oxenfurt, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss him burn another hag. But the smoke wasn't coming from Hierarch Square. It was coming from here. See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered round the blaze and found Fabian here beside it. They'd already loaded him on the cart by the time I arrived.
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything suspicious beforehand? Hear anything?
Claimed not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleeding orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes. What do they care about some dwarf?
Yeah, that sucks.
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone dislike him? Threaten him, maybe?
'Twas Fabian who threatened this one last. Oh, you were a good dwarf, a craftsman like no other. But you were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber. No, he grabbed the purse and head out whoring. Took to following one in particular. He'd say, "'Tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag," and other obscenities. Don't rightly know what that was about. Maybe he was in love with her?
Know where I can find her? This dish rag?
City cemetery. She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. Her pont said a fever took her.
Oh.
Fine, we've talked enough. Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of the dogs.
Yeah, your dogs are fine.
Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Murderer dragged something heavy. Dragged something across the floor. Statues. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly. Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones.
Thanks for that detail, Geralt. Shapely ones. Remember, good people, that fire can be both a blessing and a curse. Fire can warm with its flames. Fire can prepare our nourishment. Fire can drive off the horrors of the dark. Yet fire can also scorch, burn, and incinerate. That is why we must live in harmony with eternal fire and its commandments. Whoever fails to heed its lessons, whoever lives in ignorance of it, whoever mocks it, the same shall lose his life in its flames. Take my counsel to heart, good people, or you will reap the consequences of your deeds, concerned citizen. Uh-huh. They didn't burn that one.
Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since they found Fabian. But I'll open it for you if you want.
Thanks. My god, man, you're only like half that door's height. I know he's a dwarf, but... Okay. Geralt, why are you sidestepping like a weirdo?
Aye.
I didn't mean to talk to you, but okay.
Had a look at your sculptures.
And? Lifelike, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. The women especially. Never seen a bust that size on Melitele.
Oh, aye. Fabian's handiwork. I told him, brother, tits like that would crush her back. Whittle him down. He said, nay, they'd sell better this way. Told me to shut me trap. And sell they did. Till one sermon at the temple. And the celebrating reverend said that whoso buys idols from the non-human mires sins twofold, as a heretic and as a lecher. That was the end of that.
Fine, we've talked enough. Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of the dogs.
Uh-huh. The hell is this?
Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it.
Ooh. I don't know why I need a broken rake, but sure.
More blood stains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless somebody got rid of the blood. Left a few stains behind.
Interesting.
Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked.
Okay, game, how am I supposed to loot that? Apparently from 6 feet away. Can I not look at that? Okay.
Eyes. Humanoid. Completely rotten. Nothing interesting.
Eyes? Okay. Didn't think I would see eyes. Uh-huh. Whoreson's henchman. I'm pretty sure Whoreson is no more, so why is there still Whoreson henchmen? Unless there's another one? I don't know how that works. Ooh. Oh, okay, so this one's actually different. Remember, good people, the light cast by fire dispels every darkness, reveals each lie, exposes every unworn and debauched soul. Not even shape-shifting Dopplers can hide from its light, not even witches and sorceresses, so adept at fooling the common folk. Not the loose women who walk the street and fog men's minds with their charms. Abandoned, they, the treacherous and immoral magic arcane, cover their bodies in modesty and provoke so unclean thoughts. And the eternal fire will expose you for the monsters and sinners, all for monsters and sinners. Or else burn you, too, in its flames. Concerned citizen. More like crazy weirdo. Oh, here we go.
Human.
That is
Priscilla's.
How am I to know? Watch him, see what he does.
What, you guys want to fight me?
you're in for it.
I mean, okay.
Help me! Bloody hell.
Well, you guys shut the date.
This is killing. Bloody hell.
I don't know what the point of this is.
No!
Well, then go away. Do you not want to fight me?
You're carrion! Where do you think you're going?
Oh, now you want to fight me again. Okay.
No! Where is the cat?
Think you'll gut me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant! Hoes can fight back!
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you doing here?
Getting vengeance. Well, why are you staring? Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime? Me and my brothers are waiting here to give him a warm welcome. For Priscilla. Almost did her in, the whole son.
I know. Here to look for clues and find anyone who might know something.
Fear I can't help you much. But I can tell you what I know.
Okay.
You and Priscilla friends?
Friends? Nah. But she saw more than a stupid whore in me. Treated me with respect. It mattered. I was looking to give up whoring. Pick up a decent trade. But none would take me. Not as a washerwoman, nor a servant, nor a cook. Felt like a leper, I did. But Priscilla, she was different. Agreed to put me in her play, you see. Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fire. Whistling Wendy on stage, can you imagine it? Well, dream's gone now. I'm back to working street corners.
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work goes. Or so I tell myself.
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim. You aware of that?
Oh, dearie. Course I was. This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls, orphans. But who'd have a drama concern about them? Human rubbish. It's what the guards call us.
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly buns. That's what folk called them. No friends, no families. Their bodies were burned long ago.
I see.
Take care now. I gotta look around some more. Appreciate it if you didn't disturb me.
Naturally, we'll stand aside, behave. But do tell us if you find anything else here.
So, did I not have to fight those people, or what? Because that didn't make sense that they were just red and wanting to attack me.
A brazier. This time of year?
Is that formaldehyde again?
A brazier. This time of year?
No, Geralt. Check the other
I know
thing.
that smell. Formaldehyde.
Okay. Ooh, hello.
Man's footprint. The murderer's maybe. Weight on his heel. Took a step back.
Interesting. Find Eustace the corpse collector. Okay, I will go find Eustace the corpse collector. So, what's the difference between a corpse collector and the, well, I guess the mortician works in the morgue and does the autopsy stuff, and the corpse collector is kind of like the guy that actually buries them in caskets and puts them in the ground, or coffins, or whatever this game has.
Oi, Witcher! Coroner wants to see you. Been another victim. Told me
Oh.
to say the main door will be open for you. You're to come as soon as you can.
Okay.
Witches coming! Bloody bandits! Can't go out in the streets no more!
Where are these?
My father didn't used to kill women.
Fall afoul of the king of beggars. You
Huh.
get no mercy no matter who you are.
My god, dude, this game is so dark. Talk to Eustace. Oh.
You Eustace, the corpse collector?
Aye? How'd you know?
Fourth sense, I think it is. You bring Fabian Meyer's body to the morgue?
Fabian. Oh, yeah, I remember. No eyes, no heart, one of them, right? No purse neither, as I recall.
One of them? So there have been other bodies like that?
Sure have. Beggars, street urchins, and street walkers. One went so portly, I had to cut her into pieces to fit her in me wheelbarrow. Slippery sow, they called her, on account of her.
Some things are best left unsaid. What happened to the pieces?
What do you mean? Reverend Nathaniel ordered them burned. Every last one. Oh, shame that was.
Shame? Why? Actually, never mind. Another thing that's best left unsaid.
Reverend Nathaniel, huh?
You search Fabian's body?
Well, I cast an eye in his pockets. Made sure nothing went to waste.
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, you tax collector? Piss off, mutant.
I'd advise you not to anger me, or you'll get an inside tour of the crematory.
Touch me, the guys will be hiding your ass for you can't free.
To save a little shit like you? Doubt it.
These clever lads, more cleverer than you. They know Eustace, know they want me on their side. 'Cause you'll all die one day, and then I'll decide where your body winds up. A grave, the crematorium, or elsewhere.
Except you can't if you're not around.
We'll meet again.
Aye, when I load you into me wheelbarrow.
I have no points available. Ah. So that's the one that actually lets me do stuff. Gotcha. Okay. Alright, come over here, prick.
What, you are thinking? Won't tell you nothing, freak.
I need to get delusion up.
That hard out for coin? Fine, have some. Now talk. What did you find on him?
Triflings, baubles, glass-beaded ring, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment that. I'll wipe off the writing and sell it as new.
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla? We short of wenches in this town. Oi,
That felt good.
fucking hell, what was that for?
For everything.
He deserved that. I don't care. Talk to the coroner.
I bloody well told him not to stick his arse where he don't belong.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Master Witcher now. Damn. I've moved up in the world. Alright, what you got for me, dude?
Geralt, right? I'm glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
Nice of you, especially given you didn't seem pleased about my previous visit.
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. I also had Reverend Nathaniel to contend with. Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter. And I know who you are, what drives you. I'm more than happy to aid your investigation.
That's nice.
Von Graz told me all about you.
Ah. Doubtless you've heard how I had the noble leader of the student protesters thrown in prison. But did you hear the protests were far from peaceful? Or did he neglect to mention it? People were dying, Witcher. Those who rejected liberty, equality, and fraternity would be found in the gutter come morning. Their throats slit from ear to ear with surgical precision. Joachim had been my favorite student, but alas, I had to do something. So I reported him. Then I left the university and found work in the morgue, where none care about my past. Whereas Joachim, oh, fate's ironies. Years later, he was appointed head of the very ward I had founded.
Oof. Yeah, actually.
How old's Von Graz? 50? 60?
53, I believe. Why do you ask?
You look a little young to have been his teacher.
Not surprising. For years, I've lived in the cold and dark, breathing the vapors of embalming fluids. In short, working with corpses extends one's life. Amusing, is it not?
I don't know if that's how that works IRL. In real life. But, that's actually kind of interesting in a way. Then again, this is also a world that has magic and sorcerers, so maybe they have something in their special no-decaying corpse juice.
Who's the victim this time?
Joris Aquinas, a lecturer in theology at Oxenfurt Academy. Found this morning at his home on a catafalque made of his books.
Any titles in particular?
It seems all the tomes dealt with the eternal fire. Treatises critical of the faith's doctrines.
Yeah, mortal sin in Novigrad. Not fond of Nathaniel?
Very few people are. He's cruel and capricious. He stormed in here once, grabbed a scalpel I was sterilizing over a burner, sliced my back with it to the bone, because I had forgotten to lock the storeroom. Hard to be fond of someone like that, wouldn't you agree?
It's just a bit, yeah, actually.
Let's start.
Gladly. The wounds conform to the killer's modus operandi. The victim was bound and forced to drink formaldehyde. Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed burning coals in the sockets, then opened the rib cage and... What's this? A parchment. Made of human skin.
A message from the murderer. The name of his next victim. Patricia Vegelbud.
Gods, he knows no bounds. To attack Lady Vegelbud, heiress of such a prominent family.
Where is she? Tell me.
She resides in an estate beyond the city, north of Oxenford.
Gotta find her, now.
Okay. Actually, I think that's where the horse races are again.
Till next time, Master.
Why are you calling me master? I don't understand. Most people hate me in the city, but he's calling me master. Come here, Roach.
Let's go!
Is it always been cooking?
Ain't it the kingfisher?
Okay.
What do you want?
Need to talk to Patricia Vegelbud.
You think any bum off the street can...
Her life's in danger. Let me in or have her blood on your hands.
If you thought this up, and I'll let you in, they'll throw my arse out the door.
Always thought a guard was supposed to protect his charge, not his ass.
So be it. I'll take you to Lady Vegelbud. Just no trickery. Understand?
I mean, okay.
Yes, good fellow? If it's work you seek.
Don't know that I'm all that good. Name's Geralt. Looking for Patricia Vegelbud. Her life's in danger.
In danger? Come now. I saw Mother this morning. She seemed sad, true, but in perfect health.
I'm hunting a serial killer, and I've got reason to believe your mother will be his next victim.
Why, even if it's true, our gods.
He's exceptionally cruel when he kills, tortures his victims, cuts out their hearts. So let's see how she is, just in case.
I find this all very hard to believe, but you appear to be quite serious. Please, follow me.
Well, hey, at least I didn't have to convince her too much.
A fire fit for Bellatane, except it's the wrong time of year.
I mentioned Mother seemed sad. Do you remember? In fact, she's in the midst of a crisis of faith. A rather serious one. We'd been to Novigrad. Mother had seen the pyres in Hierarch Square, uttered not a word on our way home. She had all the holy books, insignias, reliquaries gathered, taken outside and burnt. Then she locked herself in her room.
We need to hurry.
Uh-huh, so she probably knows something for sure.
Every man for himself?
Hear that? Calm and quiet.
That's
All
not...
seems to be in order.
Not necessarily a
We should
good
go in,
thing.
just to be sure.
You're relentless, aren't you? Fine. But wait here, please. Mother's certainly not in the mood for guests.
He ran out the other door! Catch him!
Him? Who's him? Oh, really? I have to go through freaking dogs?
Spread out! Murderer's still here!
Oh, are you kidding? I have to fight you doofuses? That's annoying.
There he is! Get him!
Okay, I don't know where the actual murderer went, because I'm being chased down by a bunch of doofuses.
Die, mutants!
Yep. Can I get out of here? No. So I have to deal with them. Probably. Alright, well.
Eat dirt!
God, dude.
Die, mutants!
I hate the shield guys. They're so annoying.
Break your bones!
I mean, I can trade some blows because I have Quinn.
That stench.
Formaldehyde. Okay.
Die, mutants!
Don't feel like it. Ow. Okay.
I'll break your bones! Eat dirt!
Why are you running at me like an idiot? Okay, so I can't block two-handed people. Got it. Just normal sword-wielding people.
Die, mutants! I'll break your bones!
You won't break jack shit, bruh. Oh.
Halt! For I put a bolt between your eyes!
Listen, you got the wrong guy.
Save your trickery, taking you to the heiress.
Well, killer's already escaped. Lead the way, hero.
We got him, Lady Ingrid. Wasn't easy, but...
Lower that crossbow before you hurt yourself. This man is innocent.
Forgive me. I saw him running. Thought it was the killer fleeing.
I was chasing him, and I'd have caught him if you hadn't gotten in my way.
Out of my sight, at once. Mother, why did you do this to her? Why?
Because she blasphemed the eternal fire. Only thing that ties her to the other victims. Ingrid, I know this is a hard time for you, but usually the killer leaves a note on the body. A note indicating his next victim. May I?
Very well. But you should be on your own. I do not wish to see her in this state. I do not wish to remember her like that.
Okay.
And let her be the last victim. Please.
Well, she would have been if your idiots wouldn't have stopped me.
Bruises, broken fingernails. She defended herself. Must be why it took him longer, and why he almost got caught. Here it is. Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's. Growing bolder, not just the name but the place too. Won't get away this time.
Remember, good people, that the fire devours everything in its path, sparing no one... Didn't I already read this? Maybe not. Sparing no one and stopping for nothing. The fire burns all sinners alike, be they paupers or princes. Men or non-humans, weak or powerful, whoever breaks its commandments, whoever does not heed the church's counsel, whoever worships false gods, the same shall be turned to ash in its flame. Live then in the truth of the eternal fire. Listen to the holy men, for they are your shepherd. Concerned citizen. Yeah. You have it downstairs. Okay. Apparently I can't go that way. I would jump that, but I'd probably die from taking like 2 feet of damage. Actually, it's more like 18 or 12 or something like that. You'd probably break your ankles if you fell from that height and you didn't roll when you landed. Maybe even your neck if you fell wrong. Alright, do I have repair thingies? I do. My steel sword is crap. Okay. Armor piercing. Ooh. I don't want to use that. I don't think I have any better other ones. Now I have a better silver sword, or steel sword. Alright, so... Find Sweet Nettie at Crippled Kate's. Yeah. I don't really think there's much that I could have done to deal with those people either. Even if I had my other sword equipped that I have now.
Oh!
Maybe. I don't know. I just don't think so. Out of the way. Thank you.
Sweet Nettie, where is she?
Upstairs. But she's with a very important client. Do not disturb them.
Yeah, I don't care, dude.
Material world? You make a splendid mama.
You're a vulgar one. Can see it in your face.
Ah! Oh. What's the hurry, my prince?
Is this not her room? Okay.
It's a material world, and I'm a material girl.
You'll look fucking amazing.
No one will hear you, bitch. Not a soul.
You, though? Whole town will hear you in a minute.
Yet again you disturb me.
and I so dislike being disturbed. I was to play with sweet Nettie, render her not so sweet, but I shall see to you first.
So it's Nathaniel.
Try it, you bastard.
Okay, he can dodge a lot, or block a lot.
You're free now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. If not for you. He asked if I did everything, and I said, for the right price, of course. And then he smiled. Oh, God, it gave me the shivers. And then he hit me so hard I passed out. I was bound when I came to, and he was hitting the poker in the fire.
Calm down. He won't hurt you anymore. He won't hurt anyone.
Yeah, he's dead. Wait, wasn't his body just right here? He's dead, right? I mean, I did behead him, so I'm gonna go with yes. Yeah, do I get out of here? There we go. I did not expect that. Okay. Oh. I was like, how the hell do I get down?
Hey, handsome.
You guys literally don't even know what was going on upstairs. Figures.
Wrenched again.
Talk to Dandelion about Priscilla's condition. Okay, that's something I am actually curious about.
What a freak.
What a freak. Thanks, man. If only you knew what I had just dealt with, you wouldn't even be saying that or thinking that.
Best deal around. One for the price of two. Or, where's it?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. White Wolf, they call you?
You stand accused of offending religious sentiment. We've orders to take you in for interrogation. Surrender your weapons.
Nope.
Over my dead body.
Told you we wouldn't fool him. Well, you're due a beating. It'll just be more of a challenge.
Remember the preacher who spoke of witches and witchers?
Oh,
The
him.
man you humiliated before his faithful. He asked that we administer a sacrament on his behalf. Your last rites.
Idiots.
punishable by death.
That's right. She was upstairs in the doctor area. I forgot. I was like, why am I here? Alright, dandy boy.
Better, right?
Yes.
Did you take care of what I asked?
Yeah. The Witcher's way.
Thank you, Geralt. From me and Priscilla.
Don't mention it. Nothing a friend wouldn't do. She's talking again. Nice surprise.
Isn't it? Professor von Gratz told me her wounds are healing faster than a troll's. Not the most flattering comparison, but encouraging. Maybe she might even sing again someday.
That'd be nice.
For now, we'll try performing as a duo. She'll play the lute, I'll sing. Dandelion and Calinetta. Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Sounds great. Good luck, Dandelion. On stage and off.
Cool. Alright, that's definitely gonna end that one right there. What? You can't save... Why can't I save game? Can I save my game now? Yes. If you guys enjoyed that, please do me a favor. Smash the thumbs up button. Also consider subscribing and leaving me a like. If you didn't enjoy it, then maybe leave a comment saying what you want to see in the future or something like that. Anyways, guys, I will see you in the next one. Stay safe, take care, have fun, see you later.